Greetings everyone, it's me the Pokemon Trainer and we are back with, of course, another Minecraft Pocket Edition add-on. I know it's been a long time, but I've been doing some things and we'll discuss about those things later on. Today, speaking of Pokemon, we're doing the SERP Pokemon add-on that I didn't do the last time. And there's for a reason for that. I had to get used to the controls and it was kind of broken and not only did I not like the fact that you couldn't spawn the Pokemon like I used to, it's also the fact that you have to, the controls were different and all that other crap. And I know they wanted to make it more like Pokemon, but come on, man, like seriously. Anyway, today we were playing the SERP Pokemon add-on. It's very cool where I'm from, and yeah, let's get this started with. And for those who haven't known, yeah, I'm at school. I've been trying to get my work up, and I've also been doing. Speaking of, I've also been trying to find like new TV shows, like you guys know how much I love like sword and sorcery and fantasy and stuff like that. Like, and speaking of, that's another thing I wanted to point out is that recently one thing I did is that I wanted to search up the genre of like what stuff like Lord of the Rings, or like that medieval fantasy stuff like the Dark Crystal, my favorite. Everybody knows that I've like my obsession with Dark Crystal and many other Lord of the Rings and many other medieval fantasies, and it's basically stuff like high fantasy and Lord of the Rings. That's and sword and sorcery, which like for sword and sorcery, for those who I know, that's like a fantasy where about like these characters who go on with who have like swords and and magic, who go on really violent adventures. Now, a lot of people don't have told me that Lord of the Rings isn't really sword and sorcery, which it kind of is, but it isn't at the same time. But yeah, I mostly have been just keeping up at work and trying to find new TV shows. Like I've been watching this. I want to watch, like, there's this one called Primal, which is made by the same guy who made Samurai Jack, I think, a bunch of other shows I've never watched. But yeah. Anyway, we're back with the Pokemon add-on. This one I had to get used to this entire thing with the Pokédex. So basically, just so we had to like put the Pokemon team or something like this. Why is it not working? So yeah, this is what this add-on could do. The only thing I'm trying to figure out is how do I are you sure you guys want me to do, because I can't even get this thing to work. Well, I have a video here. Or maybe it's because it's on peaceful. Let me see if I figure that out. Okay, what it should be doing is that I'm supposed to at least, like, get my Pokemon. So if I'm trying to make it. I have no idea what to do, man. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to do this, to be honest, guys. We're gonna have to do something. You've gotta be kidding me. We're gonna have to do something like this, to be honest, because hopefully this works. Yes! Finally! Okay, so we finally got rid of. So for some odd reason, no, you come back here. One. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, so why can't I go for the creative? Okay, there, finally. Okay, I don't know what the heck was. Whatever. Okay, so we finally got that taken care of, at least. What the heck, man? Is it when I'm with the Pokemon it doesn't work? You've gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. How is it doing this? Okay, let's do this quickly before we even... Okay, so finally, let's get the Master Ball and let's see if this works. Oh, it's whenever I use the Pokédex and ever... Yeah, but for some odd reason, it doesn't work when I... But for some odd reason, like, the Pokédex doesn't work when I use the... That is strange, to be honest. For some odd reason, the Pokédex doesn't... Okay, so I'm so sorry about that. So, unfortunately, if you guys could already tell, I can't spawn the Pokemon like I usually do. And I can't spawn it and I can't, for some odd reason, I can't keep them as my pet. But what I can do is, okay, so what I can do, maybe I could fight them. But before we even do that, if you guys could tell, I didn't choose for this map, for this add-on. If you guys could tell, I didn't choose like the I found this like. You see, there's like this Cinemax map, Cinemas map, where I never reviewed this one, and you might be thinking, well, why you have a movie theater add-on instead of the city and town add-on? That I usually review the cities and towns add-on. It's because like there's this all of this is just the texture pack, the paintings. I guess there's supposed to be like movie posters here, but there's like the cinema thing where I never looked at this map. I never like I've seen this I never even played it myself. Like I usually, to be honest, I know this might sound kind of weird, but I usually don't play Minecraft by myself. Like, and you might be thinking why. Well, it's because I like to play other video games, and I usually play other video. For some, I don't know why, to be honest. I used to play Minecraft by myself, but I think I don't know. Maybe it's because like recording videos. Like usually people play Minecraft, and usually when they record games, they usually record it or play it, but for some and play at the same time. But for some odd reason, it just me. Yeah, I don't like to record. I don't like to play and record something for some. I like for like usually when I play games, for example, I've been playing Monster Hunter recently. I don't like record that. Not just because I have a 3DS, but even if I were to, I just don't know why. And for if you guys haven't noticed, I am playing as Dawn from Pokemon. So yeah, I just don't know why I do that. To be honest, I guess it's a more fun experience when it comes to record. When it comes to playing Minecraft, it's much funner than just playing the game. I mean, I think that's why I think. I guess because like playing a game is fun and all, but I mean recording it's like I don't know, it's a more fun experience, and it doesn't feel like I'm talking to myself, if you know what I mean. Like I guess the talking to myself, I meant to say I guess it's just more of a fun experience. I don't know where I talk about myself came from, but where that thing came from where it said talking to myself. What is this anyway? Party room? Is this the office room? This is the office room? Looks like a. It doesn't look like an office. It looks like a throne room, like like in those fantasy. Yes, not a lot of people had throne rooms, but oh, never mind. This through here. It looks like a throne room for this angle. Like, just look at this. It looks like those throne rooms that you would find in like fairy tales or like fantasy or whatever. Okay, so there's this place. Let's quickly look at this Morai popcorn, whatever this is. There's this thing. The snack bar. The shop. And I think there's a movie theater. And speaking of movie theater, like a lot of the movies being released nowadays, like I just finished the Ant-Man, and like I'm not gonna spoil it for anybody, but I just finished that one, and I just finished, and I'm kind of curious on that one movie, Dungeons and Dragons. But to be honest, a lot of the anime movies, TV shows, and video games and books, I don't know if this is you, but they're just complete garbage, to be honest. Like, you might be thinking, oh, what about this? What about this TV show? What about that TV show? Like this and that. I don't care what you watch, to be honest. You know what I like, okay? You know I like sword and sorcery, adventure, magic, things like Elder Scrolls, Elden Ring, or stuff like that. Like, I would even Elden Ring I would like much better, and that's new, to be honest. So, you know what I like. You know the type of stuff I like, okay? I don't like any of the whatever Marvel or a new generation type of crap where they just inspire Marvel, and you know what I mean. Like you might like that stuff because you live in a new generation, but me, even though I'm only in like 19 or 20 years old, don't even get me started. Even though I was only born in 2002, my life was 80s. If my father got me into the new crap, yeah. But since he was born in the 80s and 90s and stuff like that, I was born with it as well, okay? Like, I like stuff like Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan, but even those stuff like it, but even those have like nostalgia, like some nostalgia. Can't wait for the new Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan anime though, the season. But like most of the TV shows I've been watching, like they're just stuff like I just got into that one called Primal, and I've mostly been just rewatching anime. And I've also been watching this one called Claymore, which somebody really recommended me. Like, anyway, let's keep playing with the Pokemon. Sorry, let's keep playing Pokemon. So next, let's get into spawning stuff, and hopefully, yeah, let's just get rid of this Pokédex, and then we could get to the. So let's just spawn this stuff, right? Spawn the stuff here. So where? Oh, I'm at the wrong place, buddy. Let's just see if we have anything else. Moo Moo Milk. Is that Zelda? Is it Moo Moo Milk Zelda? Or is it... I don't know. Okay, so... we're gonna spawn this stuff here. Some of the stuff we're probably gonna spawn. So first we have is the Pokemon Center. So let's spawn inside this place. And speaking of Pokemon Center, this... oh, I actually spawned the Neo, which... Team Rocket, which you could... like, trade stuff with them. For some odd reason. I think there's supposed to be stuff they use. Whatever. For some odd reason, this... okay, so this add-on... like, I actually tested it. Usually I test myself. This add-on, since there's Pokemon Centers that would be randomly... but the thing is, I haven't seen any. Like, I don't know which way, if there's like a certain direction you need to go. Like, again, I don't play Minecraft by myself all the time, but I've tried finding them. I couldn't find them at all. Like, I know that, like, the game says that it's somewhere around there, like, but I just can't find them at all. So, if you guys would know, tell me where they are, that would be nice, but I just can't find the like, are you supposed to summon them or spawn them? But whatever. Next we have is the Pokemon Center PC, which you could, you know, just put stuff there. It's pretty cool how that thing right over there. Next we have is Professor Oak, the Poke Store. We need to spawn him over here. Officer Jenny. No, I don't recognize any. Next we have the trade machine. We'll put it over here. I like to put it here. Ooh. That's the coolest part about, like, let's just say, like, you can't get rid of it. You know, let's put it over here. I think the coolest part about this add-on is that you could actually... so let's say, like, you accidentally misplaced it like I did. You could actually just... but for some odd reason, it's not working for me. I don't know, some of the items, like the trade machine, are not working for me. Like, and speaking of Pokemon, like, to be honest, that's a lot of things I like to point out with the new stuff. Like, I myself don't have a Nintendo Switch, but that doesn't stop me from, like, let's just say there's a new Pokemon game. Oh, I could just watch, like, gameplay online, or, like, if I have a chance, like, I'll play it somehow. Like, I don't know, through a friend of mine, Nintendo Switch or something like that. I usually, like, and lots of people are telling me, oh, why don't you get the Nintendo Switch and all that stuff? Because, like, to be honest, it's not even worth the money. And not only that, like, I have a lot of, like, I have some debt with my bank and a bunch of other things that I have to deal with. And I don't have time and not just that, like, to be honest, I'm already obsessed with the 3DS. I really, and I know, like, the 3DS is, like, with Nintendo Switch, all the graphics are better and all of that. But it's not worth keeping it. At least for right now, at least. Like, that's another thing I'd like to point out. Like, sure, at the end, I just don't play video games that much, to be honest, as I used to. And for a million reasons. It's not just because of work. It's just there's so many better things in life that you could be doing right now, to be honest. Like, I'm just gonna say that. If I want to play, like, I don't know, Pokemon, I'll play it somehow. If I want to play on the Nintendo Switch, I'll play it somehow. It's just, it's for right now. I just don't feel like it. It's like, that's the thing. I just don't feel like getting the new systems. Like, oh, but it's gonna be in a couple years. There's gonna be a new game system. Or I just don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care. I don't care what your opinions are. That's your opinion, okay? I know that might seem kind of harsh, but I just don't care. I just don't care. Like, like I said, there's could be so many better things out there, and not only that, like, for example, I'm not a huge fan of the Zelda, the new Breath of the Wild games. Like, I really wish they could go back to the old school style of Zelda, but whatever. It's I mean, Breath of the Wild is already getting like more money than it used to be. Anyway, next we have the slot machine. I know I'm talking a lot today, but yeah, I just felt like talking a lot today, to be honest. I'm sorry. There will be no more talking anymore. I promise. The Nintendo Switch. And next we have is the Nurse Joy. I don't feel great about that ooh thing. Next we have the remote Rotom communicator. And speaking of Rotom, next we have is Rotom from the SERP, from the Pokemon Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I'm still playing that game. Like, I'm actually replaying that game as we speak, to be honest. And here, like, that has to be, out of all Pokemon games, I think the best game is the Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I mean, the Scarlet and Violet and the newer Switch games are cool, but, like, there's something about, it's like, if, for example, Monster Hunter World and Monster Hunter, the new Monster Hunter games, they're awesome, don't get me wrong. I like the graphics and all that stuff, but there's something great about the 3DS games that I just found so much fascinating. I don't know what it is, but when I try to play the newer games, the console games, like, it's like it's so much better, the portable versions, compared to the at least to my opinion. There's something so more fascinating about the portable versions compared to the, like, newer versions that people play. But anyway, that's my opinion at least. Anyway, let's continue. Next we have the trainers for Gen 2. Healing machine. You can heal your Pokemon. Table to disassemble. Personal laboratory. And a Pokestop. Which are supposed to have, like, items, but for some odd reason they never work for me. I guess, and again, I've never, like, no matter what I do, I just can't find certain items. Like, I heard those things, you can find them in the middle of nowhere, but I just can't find them. Anyway, now we're going to try to summon so, like, there's just so much items here that I just don't have time to review, to be honest. So we're just going to summon these Pokemon. So we're going to try our best to summon them. I'm not going to, like, again, you already seen how bad it is that I have to, like, like, I used to spawn them and then tame them, but now I can't even do that because of the new realistic gameplay, the new Pokemon game. I mean, I like it. It's just that at least keep the spawn, like, the spawn eggs at least, please. Okay, so first we have is Totodile. No, it's okay. So first we have. Okay, we're just gonna spawn them. So first we have is. So really, Totodile. SERP Totodile. Actually, I want to look at his animations first. Oh my gosh, what were the names of the... Okay, so I'm gonna have to search up the evolution now, because unfortunately, like, I always forget the names of the Pokemon. Like, what was the last one? Vertigaller. I'm gonna have to do this for all the Pokemon, to be honest. I'm gonna have to write down the evolutions. Oh, what the heck? There it is, Vertigator. So we already spawned the... Let's spawn the Cyndaquil again. Okay, that didn't... You know, we're just gonna spawn my favorite Pokemon. I know you guys want to know about... I'm just gonna spawn the Pokemon I like, because this is just annoying. Without the spawn eggs, it's just... So next we're gonna spawn Typhlosion, my favorite. Next we're gonna spawn Espeon and Umbreon. Espeon. And it didn't spawn. Next we have is... we're gonna have to do this for the... And I'm no longer... Since like pretty much like the game... like, to be honest, every add-on is the same, just with Pokemon. Like Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. I think you could still spawn like Charmander, I think. So even though this is a Gen 2 version... SERP the Gen 2 version, I think we could still spawn like Charmander, so let's do that. No, we can't. I thought it's because never. So I thought that this was just a SERP. Nope, you can't do that. But it doesn't matter anyway. So This was just recently made October 7th, no, February 27th. It was updated, so a couple days ago. So I'm just not. I'm gonna try to review the new for SERP Pokemon. Next we have Umbreon. I really like the animations they have now. I just wish, like, the thing I would just wish is that the creators watching this, could you please fix the slot 1, slot 2 thing, or at least bring back the spawn eggs. Like, I know you're trying to make it more like Pokemon, but could you at least keep both of those things together, please? This is why I haven't reviewed this add-on in such a long time. It's because, first of all, I couldn't get used to the new controls, and second of all, it's like some of the things just don't work for me. Like, is there something I'm doing wrong? Like, why is it not working? What's supposed to happen is that I'm supposed to add the Pokédex, and when I have like a Pokemon, usually, and it would automatically put in the slot 1 and slot 2. That's what at least what I've researched has shown me. But here, no matter what I do, it just doesn't do anything. Whatever. Next let's spawn Sizer. What's the other green one? Cypher or Cypher? I can't remember. I haven't played Pokemon such a long time. Actually, to be honest, even if I were to play Pokemon, what am I even talking about? Of course I'm playing Pokemon because I just... Okay, it's because, to be honest, like, it's hard to, as a person with me, especially with autism, it's hard for me to remember things as a whole. If you watch too much anime and play so much other games that aren't just Nintendo or, games like with Nintendo on it, like, I don't know, Elden Ring or Skyrim or even Dark Souls or even like first person shooters that I'm just not gonna name them all. Yeah. So lastly, we're going to spawn is the legendaries. So that's Entei right over there. To be honest, I was never a fan of Entei. Like, I don't know. I just didn't like him, to be honest. But can we write him? Where is the right pager? And hold on just for a second. Wasn't it the last time you take? No, you don't take. There it is. Yeah, I can't take no, so write them. And I can't even figure out to do the thing with the slot thing, or I don't even know if that's what you're supposed to do. Ampharos. Oh, this one. So let's just spawn Suicune and finish this off. Like, is that... I thought the free legendary birds were... Like, can you spawn the free legendary birds? Hey, I wanna see that. I really wish you could ride them, though. But the thing is, with the stupid slot thing, I just can't figure it out. It's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to put some kind of cheat or something? Let's do that. Let's do it. Okay, so let's do that. I don't know. Slash SERP. I have no idea. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Somebody out there who's figured this out at least. What am I supposed to do? What are they kissing? Oh, I did not expect to see that. I did not expect to see that. Or they just standing there. I think they're just standing there because I can't even, like, I want to catch them, but the thing is that, like, with this, like, I don't. Okay, let's test this out. To be honest. Okay, so. Yeah, I can't even. Okay, so let's test out this thing with the battle or whatever. Where is it? Here it is. So let's try to fight this thing. Can you fight it? Or is it other Pokemon that you... I have no idea. Okay, I'm just gonna cancel the video out because my father is calling me. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I haven't done anything Pokemon related for Minecraft, but here you are. I actually had the balls today to do anything Pokemon related with the Suicune and whatever. This add-on is just complicated. The creator, please fix like this. The creator of this add-on, please fix a lot of the stuff here. Like, please, I really want to review this add-on, but with all this other stuff that's going on, I just can't. Like, or at least somebody tell me if there's something that I'm doing wrong. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, everybody.